What's up, everybody? My name is Isaac Hall. Welcome to the premiere of my new channel. Today we are talking about the 56mm from Sigma.
Okay, so today we are looking at the 56mm 1.4 from Sigma. This is a contemporary lens. Now there are two versions of this lens. There is the ASPC for Sony, and there is the Micro Four Thirds version. Now today we are looking at the Micro Four Thirds version, so it is going to be 112mm equivalent. Now it's weather sealed, all metal, except for the focus ring, which is slightly rubberized. It's got a 55mm thread filter made in Japan. It's a lovely, lovely piece of glass. It takes 55mm thread filters. Now, with these Tiffin ND filters, you can, in fact, put the lens cap and the hood cap on with the ND filters on. It's the little things in life that matter. It's 3 inches tall, and it's 4 inches tall with the lens hood on. The diameter is 3 inches. It is not a very big lens, so it's not going to take up much room in your bag. Here I have it next to the Lumix 1.7 version, which is the 25mm. It's a very commonly used lens, so you can see it is not big in size, so it is not going to take up a lot of space in your bag.
We went to the old middle school where I went to school at, because it's all abandoned. There's brick walls, there's fences, there's backlit trees, there's all sorts of great stuff to take photos on. So, we went out there the other day to test this lens out. Let's go ahead and get into that footage right now. we're back in the studio, let's take a closer look at some of these pictures so I can show you just exactly how amazing they are. Got some really good shots. All right, let's have the computer and check that out. So, all right, little producer magic. Ooh, yeah, I like this little trick here. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so now we're here at the computer. Let's go ahead and dive into some of these photos.
Okay, so here are some of my favorite photos and some of Lindsay's favorite photos. So this is one of my favorites. First off, shot this at 1.4. There's like no vignetting. Love the contrast, love the colors. It's just tack sharp. Love the way the brick wall just floats off into nothing. Wonderful bokeh. You can see that it is just sharp. I mean, you can clearly see the parking lot and everything going on in the background. Amazingly, amazingly sharp. Here's another one. Same thing. Great bokeh, great contrast, just sharp. Wonderful, wonderful images. Here's another one of my favorites again. Shallow depth of field is awesome. Even nailed the focus through her eye. I even nailed the focus through her hair on her eye. The autofocus on this lens works amazingly well for being 1.4. It was really, really easy for me to hit focus almost every single time. Again, nice and sharp, nice and wonderful. Shot at 1.4. I didn't have to crop any of these images down. Whole frame was usable. Love this one. Love how the brick wall leading lights lead you right into the photo, right into the subject. Then they just obliterate into nothing. Love the bokeh. Some people might consider this cliche, but I really like the photos taken on the brick walls. It's one of my favorites. Stage photo. I thought that the green door would look cool on her green eyes here, and I just love the contrasting colors here and the sharpness again. Just absolutely amazing. I mean, look at how sharp that is. It's just wonderfully, wonderfully sharp. Backlit photo here does very nice with the black backlit. Nice round bokeh balls because of the 9-bladed diaphragm. Nice shallow depth of field here. We got the trees just melting away in the front. Nice bokeh in the background. Again, no vignetting. Great colors, great contrast. Tack sharp all the way through. I mean, look at this. This is just ridiculous. I mean, you can clearly see me taking the picture. You can see everything that's going on in her eye. That is just nuts. Usually the only time I see stuff like that is when people are, checking out $2,000 plus, like the brand new 50mm from Canon or any of the brand new really expensive full frame glass. Usually to get results like this, you're going to be spending at least $1,000 plus. The fact that this lens only costs $430, incredible, incredible. So again, here, lovely bokeh. Got the vegetation blurred out in the foreground. Nice shallow depth of field. Great blurred out background. Nice and sharp. Just, again, wonderful imagery. Got the wind blowing her hair up on this one. This is another photo I liked a lot. Again, tack sharp. Look at the results here. Just insane. Clearly see everything going on in the background there. Just incredible. Sorry, I keep going back and forth. Got the nice foreground board out. Again, shallow depth of field. You got the nice foreground subject here. Got this tree or branch or whatever leading you right into her eye where I want the focus of the picture. Now this lens, one of the problems is you're going to get some CA. You're going to get some, a little bit of it going on here. Got some purple highlights in her hair. That always looks great. One of the cool things about this lens is the lens flares. You can get some really unique lens flares with these lenses. If you're used to like the Leica glass like I am, you get these really heavy, dramatic lens flares. You don't get that with the Sigma. You get lens flares like this. I've never had lens flares like this. They're really soft. They almost had a glow. It almost looks like I was putting a crystal or something weird on the side or in front of the lens, but I was not doing that. Jared Poland, I was not using crystals. Again, another great image. As you can see here, I wanted to show you all this crazy fringing in her hair here. I mean, that's pretty wild. But you can get rid of that in post, and I'm pretty sure that if you shoot in JPEG, it will get rid of it altogether. You won't even have those issues. Here was another one, heavy contrasted situation. I'm surprised how much the GH5 can bring up those shadows. The GH5 is really great portrait camera. It's got a lot of dynamic range. I've been really pleased with it as a photo camera. And this was probably my favorite photo of them all. Again, slight CA in the hair, but great colors, great contrast. You can lift the shadows like crazy. I mean, amazing photos, amazing quality. I cannot tell you how impressed I am with this lens. Oh my goodness.
Okay, so what are my thoughts on this lens? Well, it's incredible. You saw it for yourself. For $430, it's insane. So, if you got the money, buy it. You're not going to be disappointed. I can promise you that. It's going to take your work to a whole other level. You're going to love it. Your clients are going to love it. Let me know what you think. If there's anything that you want to see, anything that you want me to review, don't forget to subscribe. Make sure to like the video. We got all sorts of fun stuff coming. We got the S1 review coming. 10-bit test between the DH5 and the XT2500. We're going to do all sorts of fun photo shoots. Tons of fun stuff coming your way. So don't forget to subscribe. All right, guys, that does it for me. Thank you so much for your time. It's fun hanging out with you, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.